Okay, let's start. Closed eyes through the opening prayer, hands in Dhyan Mudra. Let's chant 3 long Omkars. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep the eyes closed, join hand at back of the body and bow forward to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come up, rub the palms against each other. Bless them over the eyes and face. Open and close eyes in dark. Slowly slide the hands down and open the eyes. Good morning, Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome everybody. Okay, let's start with our routine, with the warming up. Make tight fist and release. Spread the fingers apart. Then palms up, down, few times. Together in same direction. 90 degree up, 90 degree down. And alternate. Then same direction together, circle them around, so fully utilizing the wrist joint. And few times reverse. Then grab the one upper arm with the other hand and make a circle on the lower arm, biggest circle possible, and few times reverse, utilizing the elbow joint. So the upper arm will remain still. It should not be moving like this. Upper arm will be in the same place, same position. Just the lower arm will be circling. And the other side. And reverse. Okay. Now bring both palms on the knees. And we're going to circle the shoulders. Bring them all the way up at the ears, forward, down, backward. Full 360 degree circle. And biggest circle possible. Inhale when raising the shoulders up. Exhale when bringing them down. And few times reverse. Okay. Raise both hands forward. We're going to fold at elbows, swing them. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and all the fingers together on the shoulders. Separate them apart on the floor. Few times sideways. Now hold all the fingers together over the shoulders and let's make a circle. Inhale up, exhale, push them back and down. Make sure elbows touch once in front and back of the palms also touch once per rotation at back of the head. And reverse. Okay. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, twist sideways. Align one palm at back of the body with the spine. Come back, inhale up. And on the other side, align the chin with the shoulders at back and keep pressing the knee forward. Up and the other side. 2 more times on both the sides, alternatively. And last round with longer duration. Fully exhale, twist back, align the chin with the shoulder, keep pressing knee forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale and on other side. Keep pressing knee forward. Try to keep the trunk vertical as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back, interlock the fingers, place them over the forehead. Inhale, hold the breath, press the head and palms against each other. From the back, same thing. One more time, front and back. And from the sides, both the sides alternatively. Do 2 times. Now still the body, the trunk, legs, hands on the knees. Look straight at the level of the eyes. Inhale in the center. We are just moving or turning head and neck only. As we exhale, turn the head towards right side. Go at the maximum point and hold the posture 3 to 5 seconds. Inhale, come back. And exhale, keep turning towards left, all the way left, 3 to 5 seconds. Come back, second round on both the sides. Once you complete, then turn the head up as we inhale. Look up toward the ceiling. Feel the stretch into throat. Exhale. Bring the chin at the chest. Again, inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Now we're going to make a circle from chin at the chest. Start circling from the right. As we inhale, look all the way up. As we exhale, turn the head from the left and bring it down. Second circle with inhalation from right and exhalation from left. Gentle movement but conscious movements. Third circle from right to left. And then switch the direction. Inhale from the left, going up. Exhale from the right, bringing the head down. 2 more circles. You can close the eyes and try to keep full awareness at the neck region to see how the stretches are rotating from place to place. Okay. Now sit in L shape. Bring both palms beside the hip joints. Legs fully grounded, knees straight. Pull the toes towards the body and hold it for a few seconds. Then squeeze and release all the toes. Now push all the toes forward as we inhale. Exhale, bring them back a few times together. Forward and backward. Inhale, forward, exhale, backward. Now alternate. Now holding the heels together, toes together, let's make a circle. Biggest circle possible as keeping the knees straight. And reverse, utilizing the ankle joint completely. Okay, now hold at the right knee and grab the leg in between the arms. Inhale, bring the leg all the way onto the right. Exhale, bring it back and even push it towards left. Again, inhale, all the way right, opening up the hip joints. One more time, Shishupalanasana. Now rest the right foot onto the midpoint, onto the left leg. Interlock the left fingers with the right toes. Use the right hand to keep pressing the right knee down few times. Not too much leaning towards right. The trunk, try to keep it as straight as possible. The right leg straight, left leg straight, left toes pointing out towards the wall in front of you. Now just use the palm to bring the knee to the chin. Inhale, press the knee down to the floor. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Exhale, bring the knee to the chin. 2 more times on the right side. Then very gently straighten the right leg, relax it, and bend at the left knee. hold the bent leg into the arms. Inhale, push the left leg all the way towards left. Exhale, bring it back and even push it towards right. 2 more times. And then very gently place the left foot onto the right leg. Interlock the right fingers with the left toes. Use the left palm to keep pressing the left knee down a few times. Push it all the way down it to the floor. And just use the palm and bring the knee to the chin. Inhale, press the knee to the floor and hold it for a couple of seconds. And exhale, bring the knee to the chin. 2 more times with inhale, hold, exhale. Okay, hold at both the knees. Bring both feet together, Titli Asana. Interlock the fingers, place the fingers onto the toes and thumbs we can keep under the big toes, just separately. And we're going to bring knees all the way up and all the way down. Couple of times. Then we can speed up, just like butterfly wings. So butterfly pose or Titli Asana. When we can bring the knees a little bit higher up, that creates momentum, so that greater chance that our knees will almost hit the floor. Now stop flapping, pull the heels inward, all the way, try to bring the heels at the perineum. Sit straight, look straight, keep pressing the knees down, and you can close the eyes, deeply inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen. Hold the breath for 5 to 7 seconds. During that time, make sure our trunk is vertical and our knees are pressed down. Then exhale, inhale again, do 2 to 3 times. With closed eyes, try to keep the awareness at the pelvis and hip area to see how extra stretches we get when we breathe in and hold it. Okay, now roll side by side and push the body away from the heels. Not too far away, just make some room in between heels and the perineum. Now sit tall, look up, keeping the head and trunk aligned. Breathe deeply and breathe out deeply as we bend from the lower back. Try to bend the trunk all the way down. When we can no longer bring the trunk even further down, at that point, drop the head. See if we can bring the forehead closer to the toes. Inhale when we come up. Again, exhale, bend down. Just pull the trunk even further away from the hips. Keep pressing the shin bone backward with the elbows so we can bring our chin to the toes. Inhale, exhale normal. Each exhalation keep on pressing even further down. Okay, inhale, come back. Now sit in Padmasana, Sukhasana, Siddhasana, any of the comfortable cross-leg posture. We'll do Parvatasana. Sit tall, bring both hands on a side. As we inhale, bring both palms together in front of the chest at Anahata Chakra. Exhale, inhale, raise the palms up, place them over top of the head, rest it, exhale. As we inhale, extend the palms further up, straighten the elbows, the whole trunk is stretched upward, the arms stretch upward. As we exhale, start lowering the palms, place them back to top of the head. Continue exhalation at the chest and all the way down. Let's do 2 more times. Do with breath coordination, with closed eyes and keeping 100% awareness on the hands, movements and breathing related movements and breathing. Do with your own pace. Okay, let's do Bhastrika Pranayam. Keep hands in Dhyan Mudra, first fingertip and thumb tip together. Rest the palms over the knees or thighs. Fully relax. Our hand doesn't have to be like this. You can just relax them. Relax the shoulders as well, neck and head and trunk in one line. Close the eyes. Deeply breathe in and deeply breathe out. That's the only thing we're doing. With closed eyes, keep the awareness only on the breathing. As we breathe in, our stomach is popping out. As we breathe out, the navel gonna go inward. Just observe the movements and stay 100% in present moment. Okay, open the eyes, breathe normal, relax. Next we will do Surya Bhedana Pranayama. Right hand up, roll first two fingers into root of thumb, make a Vishnu Mudra. And we will be doing inhalation from right, hold, and exhale from left. So we can do, let's say, breathe in 6 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can hold the breath for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, same duration, we can take and breathe out. So do it mentally, the duration. And again, this is one way only. So breathe in from right, hold, and breathe out from left. Okay, relax when you breathe out from left. So inhale means Puraka. And hold the breath means Kumbhaka in Sanskrit. And exhale out from left. That's Rachaka. Rachaka means exhale. It doesn't matter left or right, but I'm just showing whatever we did. Okay. So next we will do Kapalbhati Pranayama. We will do 2 mudras together on both hands. Roll first fingertip into root of thumb. This is Vayu Mudra. Hold the Vayu Mudra there. And next 2 fingertips connect with thumb tip. That's Apan Mudra. So this is Apan Vayu. And rest the palms on the knees. Deeply breathe in into lower abdomen. And then in installments, forcefully we're going to breathe out in multiple exhalation. So breathe in once and then exhale into multiple exhalation, but do forcefully. The frequency you can keep as per your comfort level. When you have no longer breath, then you can just breathe in one more time. So maybe 5 times, 7 times, 10 times, maybe 15 times, you can breathe out into that many installments. And every time let some air get in automatically, don't worry about it. It will be unconsciously some air going to come back in. Okay, relax. So Apan Vayu Mudra is very good for the people with heart condition. Okay, and that was Kapalbhati Pranayama, also considered one of the Shat Kriya, cleansing technique જે આયુર્વેદમાં 6 ગણાય છે એમાંની આ કપાલભાતિને એક ગણવામાં આવે because it throws out all the toxins from bottom of the lungs. Okay, next we will do variation of Bhastrika Pranayam. So deeply inhale, deeply exhale, but we will do forcefully. Make a fist, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. People with heart issue, blood pressure, do it slower, or you can try to avoid it, and you can do with the standard Bhastrika Pranayam otherwise. Relax, open up the palms toward the ceiling, close the eyes, tilt the head slightly upward, keep awareness in between the eyebrows. Also it's called Brumadhya Drashti, or it's Agnya Chakra right there. Let the vibrations come down, energy sink into the body. Okay, and relax. Let's straighten the legs. Upavishta Konasana. Make sure the knees straight. Inhale, raise both hands up, look up toward the ceiling. Pull the trunk away from the hips. As we exhale, bend from the lower back. Grab the feet and try to push the trunk and head together all the way down to the floor. Inhale up, look up, fully exhale and do the second time, Upavishta Konasana. Each exhalation you can even bring the head even further down. Inhale up, exhale, try to grab the left toe with the right hand and inhale, raise the left hand up and look through the left palm. Exhale down, inhale up, both hands. Exhale onto the other side. Again, inhale, raise the right hand up and look through the right palm. And hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. Exhale down, one more time. Inhale, do with the breath coordination. Okay, come back. That was Upavishta Trikonasana. Upavishta in Sanskrit, Upavishta means sitting. Okay, now hold at the right knee, bring the right heel at the perineum, turn the trunk towards the left leg, inhale, raise both hands up, look up, pull the trunk away from the hips. As we fully exhale, bend forward with both hands equally, grab the left foot and try to bring the forehead to the left knee. And you can even go further down. You can fold at both the elbows and let the elbows rest on the floor if you can go further down. Inhale, come up, look up. Second time, same side. Try to keep the left knee straight. Okay, inhale, come up. Okay, straighten the right leg. Bend at the left knee. Bring the left heel at the perineum. Turn the shoulder blade perpendicular to the right leg. Inhale up. Janu Sirsasana. Exhale. Bend from the lower back and go all the way down. Try to bring forehead to the right knee. Not to bend at the knees. Feel the stretches at the hamstrings. Inhale up, second time, same side. Fully exhale down. See if you can even go further down. You can fold at the elbows and rest them on the floor. If you're able to go even further down. Inhale up. Straighten the left leg. Bring both legs together. Shake them up. Keeping the whole leg straight. So you can feel the movement all the way from the hip joints. Now bring both feet together, align them. Inhale, raise both hands up, pull the trunk away from the hips. Paschimottanasana. Fully exhale as we bend from the back, lower back. Grab the big toes or all the toes, or you can grab the feet from the side. Tuck the stomach in, apply the Uddiyana Bandha, and keep pressing the forehead down to the closer to the knees. Second time, inhale, go up. Even you can lean slightly backward. Keep the trunk away from the hips. Fully exhale. Tuck the stomach in. Means pull the navel inward. Apply the Uddiyana Bandha. As we fully exhale out, hold the breath out and keep pressing the trunk and head further down. Okay, inhale up, come back, separate the legs just 1 to 2 feet apart. Bring both palms on one side. Try to keep the trunk straight, not like slouch, but trunk straight, both palms side. As we fully exhale, apply the twist, look back, hold the twist, and try to bring the forehead closer to the floor in between the palms. Inhale up, come straight, and same thing on the other side. Okay, back to center. Now we will do Purva Uttanasana. So from the L shape, bring both palms at the back and lift the whole body up. Yesterday I showed you can do halfway too. Just you can do with the folded knees. You can just lift the whole trunk up if you're able to do this. Otherwise, do the half posture, the whole trunk up, elbow straight, toes and heels on the floor, and drop the head at back of the body. So the whole body will assume one straight line from back of the head to the heels. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I started countdown after I seeing that so many people were in a pose. If I was only one, then I wouldn't have count. Okay, now keep both legs together. Bend at the right knee. Bring the right foot few inches away from the left knee. And we will do Marityasana. Inhale, raise the right hand up. As we exhale, bend forward and bring the right arm from inside out. And the left from back of the body and connect them together. Once you make good connection, make sure your trunk is straight as much as possible. Look straight towards wall in front. Left leg remains straight, left toes pointing towards wall in front. Okay, release the hands and bring the right foot at the right knee. Now we will do Vakrasana. You can do like simple one. You can hug the right knee with the left hand. The right hand will go at the back. You can fully exhale and look back. Align the chin with the shoulder. Or you can do, if you have extra flexibility, you can do like intermediate. You can make a Dhyan Mudra. Or you can push the knee inward and you can grab the left knee. Then you can look back. So those three, A, B and C in Vakrasana. Now come back to L shape and do Marityasana on the left side. So left foot few inches away from the right knee. Inhale, left hand up, exhale, bend forward and connect both the hands at the back. Straighten the trunk, look straight. Right leg straight and right toes also pointing towards the wall in front. Release both hands and proceed to Vakrasana. Bring the left foot at the right knee. And you can do A, B or C. Any of these three. They are all just different flexibility level. But the maximum twist will be in the C. So when we push the knee inward and grab the other knee on the floor, and we can just look back, align the chin with the shoulder. That was Vakrasana. Now we can do Gomukhasana. Can align the knees. If you have an issue, if it stays up or you cannot just bring it back, so you can lift the body a little bit up. Then you can align the knees and you can bring the body back. Whichever knee is up, that side hand will go from up and back. The other hand will go directly at the back. Connect them together. Once you make connection, look straight, straighten the trunk. Make sure the head, neck and trunk stays in vertical line. And once you make correction, the posture is corrected, you can close the eyes and you can keep awareness, rotate awareness into different body parts. and see how they're connected to each other. They are touching each other or our connection with the mat. Okay, release hands and gently switch to the other side. You can even use the other hand to push the elbows a little bit down, and then you can bring the hand at the back. So that way there is a greater chance that you can make connection of both the hands at the back. Okay, release the hands and come out of the postures. And we can go into, just stay on the toes. Try to find balance. Just the 10 toes on the floor. Now straighten the right leg out. Bring both palms beside the right leg. Inhale. As we exhale, just walk the palms forward and try to bring the forehead closer to the right knee. You can walk palms all the way past the right foot on the floor. And make sure the left knee stays over the floor, should not be on the floor. Feel the full stretch at the right hamstring. Inhale, come back, bring the right leg back, right foot back, and extend the left leg. Both palms beside the left leg. Inhale. As we exhale, just start walking the hands, the palms on the floor further forward and try to bring the forehead to the left knee. Okay, inhale, come back. Okay. Now sit on the heels, Vajrasana. We rarely skip Mandukasana, but yesterday we did. So let's do Mandukasana today. Separate the knees away, a little bit, not too far away. Extend both hands forward, make tight fist, keeping thumbs inside. So that way we have very good, strong fist. Deeply inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen. Then place the top of the fist between the rib cage and the navel. Now without leaving the heels, forcefully exhale and bend forward. And bring the trunk and head all the way down to the floor. Once we reach the maximum point below, we can holding the trunk down and just tilting the head up. So we can see few inches ahead of us. Inhale, come back up. Second round, same sequence. Tight fist. Deep breathe in, hold. Place the fist. Forcefully exhale. All the way down. And tilt the head up slightly. Inhale, come back up, and we will do complementary posture. We will do Supta Vajrasana. So stay in a Vajrasana and you can bring both palms. If anybody have difficulty on laying down in a Supta Vajrasan, try with the Virasana. It might be a little bit easier. So Virasana is just like holding the heels away and keeping the glute muscles or sitting bone directly onto the floor, and then you can go backward. So most people that will be much more comfortable. Try it. And lay down fully. Separate the shoulder blades so the space of the back in between the shoulder blades also rested on the floor. You can bring both hands up and you can place them on top of the thighs. Make sure the knees remain grounded. You can close the eyes. You can rotate the awareness specifically into the lumbar region and the knees, thighs. This posture is really good. Have a very good stretch into at the so many body parts and muscles. It could be Supta Virasana or Supta Vajrasana. Whenever you need to come out of the posture, grab both the ankles, push the elbows to the floor, and bring the body up back to Virasana or Vajrasana, whichever way you started with. So if you are doing Supta Vajrasana, that will give you much more extra stretch, but both postures are really good. So I'm going to unmute or unlock you guys and just asking if any questions so far in Mandukasana or any confusion, because there are few new people as well. Just making sure that they're able to do it correctly or if they have any confusion. So anyone can unmute. Good. No questions. No confusion. But I have questions. How about that? How many of you remember all the chakras in proper sequence from bottom up? Just raise the hand. All the 7 chakras in sequence, bottom up. Oh, okay. It's very hard for me to see. Raise the hand properly. I see only one person. Wow, just one person? Okay, how many of you know all the 7 chakras, regardless sequence? Oh, then I got few more hands up. Okay, good. Okay, Karthik bhai, go ahead. And why don't you just say all 7 chakras in sequence?
All right, starting from the bottom, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipurak, Anahat, Vishuddhi, Agna, and Sahasrara.
Can you repeat?
Yes, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipurak, Anahat, Vishuddhi, Agna, and Sahasrara.
Perfect. Good. Yep. And at least few people probably it's very good get a refresh for others. Thank you. Okay. Bidu શું હતું? Inhale, hold and exhale. You know Sanskrit? Khali just raise the hand. Good. Many people. Good. All 3 nadis. Many people. Good. 5 layers of the bodies. Also it called Panchakosha. Anybody remember regardless sequence? I'm sure ઘણા બધા કેમેરા ઓફ છે એમાંથી બી ખબર હશે. પંચકોશા, 5 layers of the body. સિક્વન્સની જરૂર નથી પહેલા. આપણે કહીએ ને ફિઝિકલ બોડી એની વાત આપણે કરીએ છીએ. ઓકે, અન્નમય કોષા જે આઉટર લેયર જે આપણું ફિઝિકલ બોડી છે અન્નમય કોષા, અને પછી પ્રાણમય કોષા, મનોમય, વિજ્ઞાનમય એન્ડ છેલ્લું કોને ખબર છે? the deepest, the last, આનંદમય. So those 5 layers in the sequence. So આપણે કહીએ ને કે એ બધા બોડી જ કહેવાય અલગ અલગ ફોર્મમાં એમ. Okay, great. So that was good enough theory for at least 4-5 minutes. But my question was, if anybody has any confusion, that was the main point. But good. Or you can always send me message if you don't ask in public. That's okay. All right. Let's go into on both the knees. Separate the knees same as the shoulder width and same as feet. We will do full camel pose today. As we inhale in a circular fashion, bring the hand onto the same side, rest them on the heel. Then inhale on the other hand, exhale, rest it on the other side. Both hands rested on the corresponding heels. Drop the head at the back. Keep pressing the pelvis and stomach forward. And as I do countdown, we're going to add this 2 pressure more and more. 10, 9, keep pressing the stomach forward. 6, 5, drop the head down, press it. 3, 2, 1. Very slowly come out of the posture, one hand at a time, and at the end, straighten the trunk. Bring both palms forward, and we will do child pose. Again, get on the heels, separate the knees far apart in order to accommodate the trunk. Inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, bend forward and bring the palms all the way down and walk the palms forward. Bring the chest and chin on the floor. Shashankasana, child pose. You can inhale, exhale few times here. And notice that we are able to intake at least 20% extra air in. As we inhale, next we'll walk the palms back towards the body and let the trunk and head automatically rise. Okay, back. And let's do gate pose. In the variation of the gate pose, extend the right leg, straighten the right knee. So left knee stays on the floor. So left leg, left upper leg and the trunk, it will be a straight line, and raise the left hand up. Now as we exhale, start leaning or bending towards right. Keep walking the hand on the right leg. Reach all the way to the ankle. Keep looking up toward the ceiling and keep pressing the left hand down. Enjoy the posture, enjoy the stretches at multiple locations, but make sure the body should stay in same plane. As we inhale, come back up, keeping the leg positions exactly same. Just bring the left palm beside the left knee on the floor. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bring the right hand onto the left side and keep pressing it down. So the body will make one arch from right toes to the right fingers. So whole right side of the body will be feeling good stretch. And the left upper left leg and the left arm will serve as a column in the middle. Keep pressing down, keep looking toward the ceiling. Now bring the right hand onto the waist and lift the right leg up. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. Don't bring all the way to the floor. Keep it few inches up over the floor. Inhale up, at least parallel to the floor. Bring it down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And fifth time, inhale up. And we're going to hold the posture. Let's see, do as per your limit. And lower the leg. Both knees together on the floor. And same thing on the left side. Straighten the left leg. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, bend towards left. Keep walking the hand all the way to the left ankle. And keep pressing the right hand down. Look toward the ceiling. Feel the full stretch onto the entire right side. Okay, inhale, come up and bring the right palm beside the right knee on the floor. Inhale, raise the left hand up. Exhale, press down the left hand all the way to the floor. So the body will make one arch from left toe to the left fingers. And the right upper leg and right arm will serve as column in the middle. Full stretch on entire left side. Keep looking up to the ceiling. Okay, relax. Bring the right hand onto the waist. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2 more times. And fifth time, we're gonna up, make it up, hold it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Okay. Now again go on tabletop pose. Both knees on the floor, both palms on the floor. Make sure the wrist vertically under the shoulders and knees vertically under the hip joints. Look straight up. We'll do cat and cow pose 3 to 4 times. Deeply inhale, look up, make the spine downward arch. Fully exhale, look at the navel and try to make the spine upward arch. To do 2 more times. Okay, and look straight, wall towards the wall in front. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next inhalation, straighten the right leg back at the parallel to the floor. We will do tiger pose. Look straight up, shoulders away from the ear, toes stretch backward, knees completely straight. With next inhalation, bend at the right knee, but make sure the right knee should not be dropping. So right knee stays at the level of the hip. You can turn around and make sure the leg is not leaning towards left or right. Toes pointing towards ceiling. Once you make correction, just look straight up. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next inhalation, raise the left hand up. Maintain the balance with using the proprioception of the body picture. Grab the right ankle with the left hand and pull the leg up. Keep looking up. Right shoulder away from the right ear. And very slowly bring the palms back on the floor and right knee on the floor. Look straight up. Couple of normal breath in and out. With next inhalation, extend the left leg back, left knee straight, left toes stretch out toward the back wall. Someone just went unmute, please make sure you are muted. Keep looking straight. With next inhalation, bend at the left knee, 90 degree. Keep pointing the toes toward the ceiling. And you can turn around and make corrections, but make sure the left knee stays at the same level as the hip joint. Shoulders away from the ear. Relax the lower back. With next inhalation, raise the right hand up and grab the left ankle and pull the left leg up while looking up. Left shoulder away from the left ear. Enjoy the posture. Even keep pulling the leg even higher up. Next exhalation, bring the left knee on the floor, right palm on the floor, back to tabletop posture. Okay, we can get on to the Vajrasana. So, this is really odd. When I ask you to unmute, you don't unmute. And when I don't ask you, you do unmute. So, I'm going to lock again, so accidentally that won't happen. Okay. All right. So let's stand up. Relax the legs. Shake up the hands. You can do dance or whatever it's your whatever you like to do. You should do your favorite. Okay. Go on the toes. Now I didn't know who went unmute. I just heard some sound. That's it. Inhale. Go on the toes. Raise both hands up. You can interlock the fingers and turn the palms upside down for extra stretch. Exhale down. Second time also we're gonna stay a little bit longer. Inhale up. Push the palms all the way towards the ceiling. and down. We will do Utkatasana, chair pose. We used to do every session and then we just switching them out, not all the time. Inhale, go on the toes and raise the hands halfway. Exhale, bend down the knees and go all the way down, but not completely down. We should stay on our knees. Both hands completely stretched out forward, parallel to each other and floor. This is imaginary chair that we are sitting on, but unfortunately the chair is very low. Come back up. We can just relax the legs a little bit. And we will do the second round. Make sure the feet are about 1 foot apart. Inhale, go on the toes and lift the hands halfway. Exhale, bend down. Inhale and raise both hands up. And look straight up, forward at the level of the eyes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now let's walk on the toes, 2 circles around the mat and then 2 circles on the heels. We will try not to bend at the knees when we walk. Maybe we can walk small steps, baby steps. This will activate the lymphatic system in the whole body. That's why it is really good as soon as you come out of the bed. Okay. We'll do Kati Chakrasana, waist rotation. Separate the feet far apart. And we will just bring fingertips left to right together at the chest. Inhale. As we exhale, we're just going to extend one hand and keep on following the hand all the way back. Even you can do 300 degree. You can look on the other side. Inhale, come back and then extend the other hand out. Keep on following and bring both hands back. So we can do a little bit faster. We will do full breath in and out. Okay, and relax. Inhale, both hands up in a straight line. We'll do Trikonasana. As we exhale, just bend on one side. Try to bring the fingertips onto the floor, or you can grab the ankle and the other hand will go up in the air. And look into the ceiling through the palm which is up. Both arms will make one line. Inhale up. Exhale on to the other side. Okay, come back. Let's do second round and I will be watching. It's unbelievable. There are so many cameras off today. But I can imagine that they will be doing. Okay, on both the sides. ગુજરાતીમાં કહું તો કે હું સ્ક્રીન જોઉં છું બધાના પોસ્ચર એ દરમિયાન તમે સેકન્ડ ટાઈમ આ પોસ્ચર કરો છો બેઉ બાજુ અને બેઉ બાજુ પોસ્ચર થઈ ગયું હોય તો પછી આપણે નેક્સ્ટ પોસ્ચર કરીએ. ગુડ, મોસ્ટ પીપલ ડીડ. તકલીફ એ થાય કે હું ખાલી એક બતાવું છું કે આપણે એ બધા સાઈડ વે બેન્ડિંગ કરવાના હોય અને જો આપણે ઉપર ન જઈને આપણું ધ્યાન નીચે નીચે હોય ને તો આપણું બોડી આમ પ્લેનની બહાર જતું રહે. જો આમ હોય રાઈટ તો આપણે આમ પ્લેનની બહાર અત્યારે આપણો આ એક જ પ્લેન છે રાઈટ એનાથી આપણે આમ અવે થઈ જાય. આપણે ઉપર જોતા હોઈએ તો નેચરલી આપણે આપણું જે ટ્રંક છે અને લેગ એ સેમ લાઈનમાં રહેવા ટ્રાય કરે નહીતર એ પછી આમ થઈ જાય. ધેટ્સ નોટ ગુડ. That's why I'm saying it should be stay in same plane. So we should keep looking up. Okay, back. Now we will do simple Trikonasana. Inhale, grab the left big toe with the right hand and the left hand 90-degree up. So both the arms will be at perpendicular to each other. And keep looking at the left palm. Inhale up, exhale on the other side. Three to 5 seconds. Okay, inhale up, second time. Exhale onto the other side. Try to keep both the knees straight, both the elbows straight, up. And second time, second side. Okay, and same leg position, same feet position. We will do Parivritta Trikonasana, which is revolving triangle pose. Exhale, the hand will go outward of the ankle and other hand will go vertically up. Look at the thumb which is up all the way down. Again, make sure knees are straight. Inhale up, exhale on the other side. Okay. Now turn the left toes 90-degree outward and bend at the left knee. The right leg will remain straight, the trailing leg. And we will do Parsvakonasana. Inhale and then exhale. We go down, we can bring the palm, the left palm beside the left foot, and right hand will go up. Look through the right palm, and you can push even the pelvis and waist area even further down for the extra stretch. Okay, up and switch to the other side. So listen to your body first and then anyone else. I think spouse also comes next. If spouse advising something, but first you will listen to your body. So do as per your limit. Bend at the right knee. Exhale fully. The right palm next to the right foot. The left hand will go up and look at the ceiling. ખાલી યોગાની વાત કરું છું પછી કહેતા નહીં કે મેં કીધું તું સાંભળતા નહીં એમ. Keep pressing the knee and pelvis as down as possible. Okay, come back up and with one jump bring both feet together. Good. And we will do swing palm tree pose, Tiryak Tadasana. Interlock the fingers, extend the palms upside down toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend sideways, keep gazing upward so we can keep our body in same plane. Inhale up, exhale on to the other side. Okay. See, one thing I like in yoga, one good thing is કે કોઈ બેન્ડ થઈ જતું હોય એકદમ નીચે સુધી અને કોઈક હાફવે સુધી કે કોઈક થોડુંક જ બેન્ડ થઈ શકતું હોય. એ ત્રણેયને ઇક્વલ જ બેનિફિટ થાય. જ્યારે આપણે આપણી મેક્સિમમ લિમિટે જઈએ ને ત્યારે આપણે ગમે એટલે પહોંચીએ, પણ આપણે આપણી મેક્સિમમ લિમિટે પહોંચીએ ને ત્યારે આપણને જે બેનિફિટ થતો હોય એટલો જ બેનિફિટ જે વધારે નીચે જતો હોય એને એટલો જ થતો હોય, કારણ કે એ ત્યારે એની મેક્સિમમ લિમિટ છે. એટલે ધેટ્સ અ વેરી ગુડ થિંગ. એટલે આપણે એવું નહીં જોવાનું કે આપણે કેમ ડાઉન નથી થવાતું, પણ આપણે વન્સ વી રીચ અવર મેક્સિમમ લિમિટ we feel the same stress, we get the same benefit. Isn't that excellent thing? Good. So let's do Virabhadrasana series. We probably didn't do yesterday. So left toe stretch out, bend at the left knee, bring both hands down. As we inhale, arch backward, look up, both hands up toward the ceiling, the right leg remains straight. Keep on pressing the pelvis down as much as possible. Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. Okay, inhale, come back up and on to the other side. Okay, come back up and repeat the same posture on both sides. So I like to see the audience, but many of them are right. If it's possible, try to bring your camera up and don't worry about it. And yeah, I know some people should be still able to go even further back, because staying up, or at least we can try to go further down. That would be a good idea. That's really good hip opening. So Virabhadrasana 1 and 2. So this one is 1. Okay, next we'll do Virabhadrasana 2. So Virabhadrasana poses. This is very good for our solar plexus. It activates our Manipura chakra. There are multiple names, or we can call it Nabhi chakra, but the Manipura chakra is very good. These postures. So let's do Virabhadrasana 2. Same feet position, leg position, and keep looking towards left or whichever side your knee is bent. Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Okay, switch to the other side. Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur-Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Okay, come back. Relax the legs, hands, and stand in Tadasana. It's like standing Shavasana. Exact same as Shavasana. Eyes closed, hands away from the body, fingers separated. Make sure our body weight is equally distributed onto both sides, left foot and right foot. And even within foot also, make sure some load is in toes side, heels. And it should be very good contact on the mat or floor, whatever it is. With closed eyes, keep quickly travel awareness within the body. See if we have any relaxation, any sensation in few seconds. Okay, and come back. Now move in front of the mat, few inches away. So in a standing position, we're doing Surya Namaskar. So we will do 4 Surya Namaskar with mantra today. So I hope everyone knows the poses and everything. So in Samasthiti, both hands down, then you can roll the shoulders back and press them down. Then just follow the music in pranam.
मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः।
Okay. So, just for not bad, it's 9:06 already. So, let's sit in the Malasana, squatting pose. For few seconds. Okay. And let's do balancing pose. See if we can do tree pose right after Surya Namaskar. We didn't do too many, so we should be able to do it. So if you are struggling with the balance first, maybe you can use furniture, wall, sofa, some kind of support, little bit even, until you get into posture. Or also you can do halfway. You don't have to extend both hands all the way up. Switch to the other side. You can just do pranam, or if you have good balance, then you can just raise both hands up. You can align the palms, extend them all the way up toward the ceiling. So that any of the balancing postures calms down our mind drastically. Because during balancing posture, we don't think past, we don't think future. Our mind has to forcefully stay in present. Okay, let's do Paschim Namaskar real quick before we lay down onto the floor. Push the palms all the way up. We did lots of forward backward bending, so we are not adding any of the variations on this. Just keep the palms aligned, push them even up. Relax, and let's lay down on the stomach. Extend the toes at the back, stretch out the arms over the head. With next inhalation, raise the head, chest, chin up, and pull the legs up over the floor. It is flying pose, or also it called reverse boat pose or Viparit Naukasana. Okay, lay down in Makarasana. Hold at both the elbows and place the side of the face onto the folded arm. Fold, relax. Okay, next, both legs together. We will do variation of the bow pose, Dhanurasana. We will cross the legs at the back, hold at both the knees, but cross them and grab right to left, left to right ankles. Inhale, raise the head, chest, chin up, and pull both legs away from the floor. You can apply two forces. You can pull them up also from the leg side, also you can push them up. Only the stomach and pelvis area stays on the floor. Dhanurasana, bow pose. Okay, again for few seconds, rest in Makarasana. Both legs separated, toes pointing out. Full relax. You can close the eyes. Okay, then just turn around, lay down on the back. Both legs together, toes pointing out, extend both hands over the head and feel the full stretch from toes to the fingers. Full stretch. Ustikasana, stick pose. Now bring both hands beside the pit. Now raise both legs 60 degrees up. We will do Sampurna Naukasana today. Raise both hands up. So align the eyes, toenail and fingernails. So we can see toenails through the fingernails. But 60 degrees over the floor, the legs and trunk. Okay, bring the legs and trunk down and lay down in Shavasana. Separate the pit, couple of feet apart, toes pointing outward, hands away from the body, fingers semi-closed, palms toward the ceiling, head, neck and trunk in one line, closed eyes. Feel the relaxation. Now bring both legs together and fold at the right knee. Grab the right knee with both the hands and bring it toward the face. Fully exhale and lift the head up and bring the face also at the right knee. Inhale, just bring the head on the floor and holding the knee, the right knee at the chest. Inhale, lift the left leg up, the left toes pointing toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring the left leg down, keep the left knee straight. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Exhale, bring it down. One more time, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, down. Now we're going to rotate the left leg. Make three circles in a clockwise and 3 in anti-clockwise. We have still holded the folded right leg at the chest. Left knee straight, left toes stretch out, and we do count down in a reverse direction. Okay, then relax the left leg on the floor, straighten the right leg. Now fold at the left leg, at the left knee, and with exhalation, raise the head up and bring the face and left knee closer to each other. Right leg straight, right toes stretch out. Now inhale, bring the head back to the floor. Now holding the folded left leg at the chest, with inhalation, raise the right leg up. The right knee remains straight. Exhale, right leg down. You can always keep few inches over the floor. You don't need to bring the leg all the way down. And third time, inhale up, exhale down. And then we're going to make 3 circles, the rotation on the right leg and then reverse. Okay. Straighten both the legs and lay down in Shavasana for 10 seconds. As I explained earlier, the Shavasana, fully relaxed pose. Should be able to hear the heartbeat, pulses, blood circulation, sensations, vibrations. Next we'll do Setu Bandhasana. Fold at both the knees. Bring the ankles, the heels closer to the hip joint. Grab the ankles and lift the lower back up, all the way up. You can even place the palms under the hip joint to even lift the lower back even up higher. And if you like, maybe you can add some variation here. You can straighten the one leg up, toes stretch out. Gently you can switch the legs, so you can keep the one foot on the floor and other you can extend towards the ceiling. Setu Bandhasan, breathe pose. Very gently bring the body back to the floor and relax in Shavasana for about 10 seconds. And after that, you can get ready for the Yoga Nidra, but before Yoga Nidra, few seconds stay into the fish pose, Matsyasana. So now you can switch into Matsyasana and stay in the pose for at least 15 to 20 seconds. And meantime, I will set up the Yoga Nidra audio. You can cover yourself. If you like, you can turn the lights down or completely shut off, but it should be fully comfortable. In about 10 seconds, I will start the Yoga Nidra audio. So just make any final adjustment, final movements. Okay, then follow the instructions.
शरीर को पूरी तरह से फ्लोर पर सरेंडर कर दिया है। शरीर का पूरा वजन फ्लोर पर ट्रांसफर हो रहा है। और अभी मैं जो जो बॉडी पार्ट्स का नाम बोलूं, वहां अपनी अवेयरनेस लाना है और वो बॉडी पार्ट को रिलैक्स करते जाएंगे। रिलैक्स ऑल योर टोज वन बाय वन। रिलैक्स both your feet, sole, heels. Relax your calf muscles, your lower legs, knee joint. Now bring your awareness on your thighs. Relax your thighs. So now both your legs are completely relaxed. Now bring your awareness on your lower abdomen. नाभि से नीचे के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। और ध्यान लाएंगे नाभि के ऊपर, अपने बेली बटन पर ध्यान लाएंगे। अभी अवेयरनेस लाएंगे पेट पर। पेट के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। पेट के सभी ऑर्गन्स पर रिलैक्स कर देंगे। अवेयरनेस थोड़ी ऊपर की तरफ शिफ्ट करेंगे और चेस्ट के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। चेस्ट के सभी ऑर्गन्स भी रिलैक्स कर देंगे। लंग्स, हार्ट, दोनों हाथ रिलैक्स कर देंगे। दोनों हाथ की सभी फिंगर्स, दोनों पाम्स, हथेली, दोनों रिस्ट, दोनों लोअर आर्म्स, एल्बोज, अपर आर्म्स, दोनों शोल्डर्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। और अभी चेस्ट के सेंटर में ध्यान लाएंगे। Feel the vibrations in your body. और अभी ध्यान लाएंगे गले के ऊपर और गले के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे। फिर फेस पर ध्यान लाएंगे और फेस के सभी मसल्स रिलैक्स करते जाएंगे। चिन रिलैक्स करेंगे, लिप्स, दोनों चीक्स रिलैक्स कर देंगे, नोज, दोनों ईयर्स, दोनों आईज, आईब्रोज, forehead and top of the head. Feel the vibrations in your body. Your whole body is relaxed now. Now we will chant 3 ओम और ओम के वाइब्रेशंस पूरे शरीर में महसूस करेंगे। नाभि से स्टार्ट करते हुए ओम बोलेंगे और वाइब्रेशंस पूरे शरीर में फील करेंगे। स्टार्ट, ब्रीथ इन, breathe in, breathe in. Feel the vibrations in your body. ओम के वाइब्रेशंस शरीर के अंदर भी है और शरीर के बाहर भी है। मूवमेंट करके ये वाइब्रेशन को डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेंगे। खाली आनंद की अनुभूति करेंगे, परम शांति का अनुभव करेंगे। अपने आप को एकदम हैप्पी हैप्पी महसूस करेंगे। अपने आप को एकदम हेल्दी महसूस करेंगे। ग्रेटिट्यूड की फीलिंग कि भगवान ने मुझे सब कुछ दिया है। अभी जो फीलिंग्स है उसे बनाए रखेंगे। धीरे से बॉडी के प्रति सजग हो जाएंगे। हेड को साइड टू साइड मूव करेंगे। शरीर को एक स्ट्रेच दे देंगे। दोनों हाथ ऊपर की तरफ खींच लेंगे।
Rub the palms against each other. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes under palms. Slide the hands down. Very slowly open the eyes. Bend at both the knees. Turn the body towards the right side. And stay there for about 3 normal breaths. Then very gently bring the body up back to sitting posture. Sit in any comfortable cross leg posture or Vajrasan if you like. Okay. Let's do cooling down pranayama. We'll inhale from left, hold, and exhale from right. Make a Vishnu Mudra, left to right only one way. Okay, transition it to the Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Means when you inhale from left, then exhale from right, then inhale from right and exhale from left. So from one-way trip to two-way trip. Left to right, right to left. Conclude when you exhale from left and finish it. Then let's continue with our closing process. Palms together, 3 Mahamrutyunjay mantra, close the eyes and throughout the closing prayer. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tilt the head a little bit down. Rub the palms against each other, generate heat. Cover the eyes and face under the palms and the hands. Massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Very slowly slide the hands down. Gently open the eyes. Place the hands over the head, neck, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, to spread the energy which we gain through the yogic practice to the whole body. So that concludes the session. Hari Om, Jai Shri Krishna. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And I'm going to unmute you guys. Okay. And see you all tomorrow in Surya Namaskar session. Okay, you can unmute. Right.
Namaste, Hari Om, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Swaminarayan. Jai Shri Krishna.
Hari Om, Hari Om. Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Shri Krishna to everybody. So, let me turn the recording off.